Sure, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all these can be great tools to drive traffic to your website for your business, but let's not forget about neglect the #1 social platform to drive targeted and high quality website visits to your business. Now, the best part about it here is that the social platform that we're going to be talking about today is still extremely underutilized and strongly overlooked when it comes to digital marketing and actually, building a strong social media presence for your business and website. So if you combine the little, competition on the platform and the tips that we are actually going to give you here today on how you can be successful, you're going to have no difficulty finding success on Pinterest. Hello everybody, my name is Gabriel here. Welcome to Ascaris Marketing, where we talk all things digital marketing, where we're not here to actually sell you anything, but the purpose of these videos is to just help you level up your digital marketing game for your website or business, whether you're an influencer, blogger, business owner, or maybe you just want to start a business and you don't have one already. This is all, here to help you with those specific issues. So with that, it would mean the world to us if you guys just went down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Now that you've done that, let's jump right into the video. So before I actually get into what makes a successful Pinterest, pin or post on there, they call it a pin. What makes a successful pin, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and all the info that you're actually going to benefit from by watching this video, I need to let you guys understand and fully deep dive into the fact that while Pinterest does not have the same audience base as TikTok or Instagram, it's still a tool that you definitely should be using for your business, no matter what niche or product or info product or service you are providing to your audience. Okay, the reality is sometimes a lot of people get this stigma with Pinterest that it's just about home decor and maybe recipes and stuff like that, but that's simply just not the case. In fact, a lot of drop shipping brands and companies and all this other stuff started to use Pinterest and started to run ad campaigns on there. From there, we saw a big wave of service providers come into Instagram and see success with that, and now you're actually seeing a lot of bigger brands run Pinterest ads and actually try to build a following on Pinterest because they're actually realizing the true potential here. And since it's just like any other social platform where you are able to build up an audience of highly qualified individuals that are interested in your product or service that you're providing, it becomes extremely valuable for these business owners because it's just like Instagram and like what I talked about in our previous video. Once you build up this audience, it's not like you're paying for a Facebook ad where you can just you pay for a Facebook ad and then if they convert to a sale, then that's awesome. They buy the product and then you just go your separate ways. With Pinterest and all these other social media platforms for that matter, once you build up an audience that has strong brand loyalty to what you're trying to provide them here, and you provide value in all your posts, it's not just about selling. You're building up an audience that you can actually sell to over and over again with these targeted posts that are actually ads for your products. So this being that it's free to post something up on Pinterest just like it is on Instagram and TikTok, it's free to post something up there. So if you're posting an ad for your products, that's going to drive down, it's going to drive up your profit margins and actually drive down the cost for your business because you're not going to have to pay to, post those ads. It's going to be free. What is this going to do? Like I said, it's going to increase your profit margins, which means you're going to put more money in your pocket at the end of the day in your business, which is the goal for all this stuff, right? So I highly recommend you guys make sure that you stick around for the entirety of this video so that you can actually soak up all this value and reap the benefits from what we're going to tell you here. Another reason why I actually mentioned at the beginning of this video before we deep dive into it that Pinterest is like one of the best social media platforms here is because there's very little resistance between posting a pin and then having your audience actually convert to going through your website. On Pinterest, an interesting feature that you're not allowed to do on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or anything like that, I mean you might on Facebook kind of, but it's not as easily accessible. TikTok especially, I know you can't do it, is you can actually, on your pin when you post it, if you have a business account, you can actually directly link people to your website from there. What I mean by this is I'm going to show you guys a perfect example of this, but on Instagram, if you post an ad or a post or something like that, people then have to go to your bio, click on your account after they see the post, and you click on your account, then click the link in your bio before they get to your website. Now you, as a business owner, you need to understand, you want to eliminate all these steps, even though they're super simple and super easy. You want to make it as easy as possible for your prospect, your potential customer, to go from seeing you on a social platform to your website, because the website's where you're going to convert the sale, not the social platform. So on Pinterest, you can literally put a link directly on a post. They don't have to click on your profile and then go to your website from there. It's literally a straight shot to your website, which is extremely valuable. So you're gonna want to implement what I'm showing you guys here today. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump into my computer here so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about and exactly, I'm gonna give you guys the tips for what you're gonna do. So enough of me talking. Let's jump right into my computer. All right, so as you guys can see on here, the example that I'm showing you just on the first glance here is actually for a ketogenic, I think they're like a keto blog or something like this, Keto Diet Yum. I don't know exactly what they do, but I know that they are in the ketogenic diet niche. I'm guessing they sell products like recipes, cookbooks, something like that. I could be wrong, but regardless though, 208.6 thousand followers on Pinterest, and they're getting tons and tons of eyeballs on their content each and every single day. Now, what they're doing that I highly recommend you guys do as well, remember, this is not a direct plug and play. You're gonna have to be creative with this and how you're gonna implement this specifically in your business. But what they're doing, they're posting these value-driven, visually appealing infographics. Now, I know that's a lot of words. Value-driven, visually appealing infographics. Now, let's break that down step by step. So value-driven basically just means that they are trying to provide value to the customer without asking for anything in return. This is extremely valuable, especially in a time where these salesmen get such a bad stigma because they're just asking for sales. This is a lot different. It's a lot easier to make a sale when people know, like, and trust you, and they know that you have already provided value to them up front. This is a sales technique. It's like grade 1 level of sales, and you just need to lead with value without expecting anything in return, and then subconsciously people are going to be a lot less hesitant to buying from you in the future. Now, like I said, I don't know if they're trying to build up a blog here, but regardless though, the point still stands regarding how they are effectively growing their Pinterest account. Now, obviously, I'm not going to deep dive into everything that they're posting on this specifically because, like I said, you may not own a keto business where you do this keto stuff, and this may not be of any relevance to you, but the point is definitely of relevance. So you want to post something that's visually appealing. You can whip up something like this in Canva, Photoshop, or something like that, just any online graphic design tool. You can do it yourself. Canva has templates, and that's why I love Canva, but even if you don't do that, you can still go on Fiverr and then hire out other people to do this. That's completely your call. Tons of different avenues for getting these visually appealing graphics, but this is what you want to do. Value-driven, visually appealing graphics. Visually appealing just means it's pretty to look at, okay? So another thing here that I want to deep dive into is they're just giving a brief little title here of what the infographic is about, and this is going to help people. This is going to help with SEO and Pinterest. So if people search up different things on Pinterest, let's say they look up, keto diet meal plan for beginners, then this is going to show up. Maybe they look up keto diet for beginners weight loss. This will show up because they're putting these specific keywords on Pinterest in the title. So you want to think about the keywords that your audience is going to be searching up, and then you want to incorporate that not only in your infographic, but also in your title, as well as down here in your description. Okay, Pinterest is interesting because it's a social platform as well as an SEO platform. So you want to be utilizing both of these strategies here. I do plan on having more videos talking directly about Pinterest SEO because I think that there's very few videos on the internet and YouTube specifically actually deep diving into this stuff. So that's what we're here to do, and we're going to fix that. So like I said, keywords in the title, keywords in the description of your post. Ideally, you want to have these keywords just in relevance to your infographic and kind of what you're doing here. But that's kind of a mute point there, that you should understand that. But what's really cool, they're linking directly, like I said before, they're linking from the post directly to their blog and their website. Now, I'm not going to directly go into their website because it's not really of relevance here, but you can kind of just see the power that if one of your pins pops off and you have your website attached, you're more than likely going to convert way more website visits than you ever would on a platform like Instagram, where you have to then get people to not only click on your account and then go to your bio than your website, because this is just straight up right here. It's a lot easier. There's a lot more barrier for your audience to go to than to get to your website. So this just proves how extremely powerful it is. Now, as far as content goes, like I said, you can whip up infographics, but I would also recommend, I did look up keto right here. You'll see a lot of these people are posting video form things as well. For keto, it's really easy because, I mean, honestly, you could just look at what other people are doing. Success leaves clues. So just go on Pinterest, look at what other people are posting, and then you're not going to copy content, but you're going to model your content off of what's working for them. Because like I said, success leaves clues. You're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. A lot of these people are doing just like recipes. They're doing just like informational things. So you're going to want to take that route with it. But something that's really interesting, I bet that we'll be able to see it right here. This video, and probably this one as well, looks like it was made on TikTok, and this one for sure too. So this creates an interesting topic as well. You're going to want to repurpose content, because to create videos, you're not just going to want to, create videos on TikTok or create videos on Instagram or Pinterest. You're going to want to repurpose your content. So ideally, you're going to want to film these YouTube videos or film these TikToks for your brand. And then once you do that, take these TikToks, then post them up on Pinterest, take advantage of Pinterest's audience up there as well. And then also take that same post that you posted on Pinterest and then post it on Instagram Reels as well. For this reason, you want to be putting your content out there so that you can get the maximum amount of reach possible, which is going to lead to more eyeballs on your content, which then in turn leads to more brand awareness for your, info product business, your e-commerce business, your service-based business, even your mom and pop store if your marketing is really dialed in. And this works for influencers and brands as well, okay? This isn't just for brands specifically. Anybody can really benefit from this. Now, like I said, repurposing content is key, because just to really dial it in here, if you may have a decent amount of audience that follows you on TikTok, follows you on Instagram, follows you here and there, and literally on every single platform. But there's a really good chance that all of the people that are following you on Pinterest may not all be following you on TikTok. There's a really good chance that all of the people that are following you on TikTok may not be following you on Instagram. So you want, like I said, you want to get in front of as many eyeballs as possible. And you don't have to overcomplicate this and literally drain yourself with the content creation process. A lot of brands are doing that wrong, and they're just creating all this content because they think it all needs to be separate. In reality, it doesn't. You're going to find amazing results with repurposed content, where literally a 10-minute YouTube video, you can take the snippets from that and then create 8 TikToks out of that as well. And those 8 TikToks can go up on Instagram and Pinterest as well. Boom. Now a normal 10-minute YouTube video also turned into like 20 or 30 something pieces of content between all platforms that you're posting it on. You see what I'm saying? You want to be getting the most bang for your buck here, and it ultimately comes down to working smarter, not harder. So with that in mind, guys, little wrap up here. Visually appealing infographics, make sure you're value driven, you're not asking for the sale up front. But Pinterest is extremely powerful because it has a very little customer barrier between the pin, the post, and your website. And then along with that, you also want to be repurposing content in order to get the most bang for your buck. That doesn't just apply to Pinterest, it applies to every single social platform. So with that being said, guys, I want to just wrap it up here by saying, if you're somebody that's actually like struggling with leveling up your digital marketing business, I'm going to leave our email from our personal digital marketing business, Escaris Marketing. I'll leave our email down below in the description. You're more than welcome to send us an email with any of your questions, any help you may need. I love talking to you guys. Me and my business partner Justin, we love just communicating with people back and forth in order to just help them see where we can best fit with helping them in their business. And like I said, it doesn't matter what business you have, we can help you with pretty much anything because all the strategies are similar, and that's something that a lot of people struggle with. So no matter what, it's on a link, I'm sorry. Go down below in the description after you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Check out our email, send us an email with any questions you may have, or if you want us to directly help you in your business, because I promise you, like I said, no matter whether you're no matter what you do in your business or you're an influencer or whatever, we can help you out. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go down below in the comments, comment any questions you may have regarding digital marketing, email us if you need anything there. And thank you guys. I appreciate you guys watching and staying till this part of the video, and I will see you in the next one.